Welcome back, everyone, to Rise and Shine. So we are visiting with Gadsden State with the Police Department and Public Safety. And so before we went to break, we were talking about the self-defense classes that are offered there at Gadsden State. Now, these are geared towards women, and there's also businesses that are can be included, and the community, and of course the students there at Gadsden State. So I asked Sergeant Hardin if he would show me a few of the self-defense moves. Now, I am in a dress and I do have heels on, and you know what? I talked about taking off my shoes, but you don't always have time to take off your earrings or take off your shoes before an attacker happens, right? It's not like I'm gonna say, hey, Mr. Attacker or Miss Attacker, hold on just a minute. I need to go get on my athletic gear. It doesn't always happen like that, because oftentimes it's when we least expect it, I guess every time is when we least expect it. And so, Sergeant Hardin, what are some things that I can be equipped with if I'm out and about and an attacker situation happens?
Well, one of the first things that we usually go over with some of the women is situational awareness. And Chief Freeman he'll usually speak with a lot of women about that. About just being aware of your surroundings. Really, that's first and foremost.
Don't be on your phone all the time when you're walking in a parking lot.
You're coming out of Walmart, you're just walking through, not paying attention to anything. People look for easy victims. Does that make sense? So basically, don't be an easy victim. Don't be an easy target. And so we also try to get that mentality out of some of the women. Tell them you're not going to be a victim. You're not going to be a victim. Just so that way they kind of drive it in their mind that they don't just lay down and just let whatever happen, that they can fight, they can do, something about it. I guess as far as some moves, I can show you a few moves on something.
I think so. So I'm going to be aware, though. I'm ready for this. If I'm in a parking lot, the last thing I'm going to be doing is walking through with my cell phone. I'm watching and seeing what's happening. But sometimes we can get a little lax on that. If we're comfortable, if it's in a parking lot that you're in all the time, or if you're walking out in a situation, you might not be. So I'm ready.
Now, it's training purposes, so she does have a dress and she does have heels on and a cord attached to her. So
I do have a cord attached to
her.
me.
Lightly on some of this and everything, because she wouldn't care about that in the event of an attacker. It's just doing whatever. But also, I don't want her to fall. I don't want heels to break and all that today.
We gotta keep pouring.
That would be fun. I messed up my wash day. My hair.
First and foremost, in fighting and everything, it's all about having a good base. I've seen some women when they're doing the moves, and I've had to situate them and say, no, you gotta have a good base, because they're just, standing up like this right here. So really, having a good base, and so it's almost dropping your hips a little bit to have that base. So that way, if you drop your hips a little bit, Courtney, it makes it a little harder, whereas if you stood up straight, I can just push you over really easy. So dropping that base when something happens is big, first and foremost. Let's do a two-hand choke move on this. Okay. So I'm gonna let you
take a deep breath.
Do it on me first, so that way, and then I'm gonna reverse it and everything.
So I'm gonna choke you?
I'm gonna let you choke me.
Okay.
All right. So you come in for a choke. All right. So you get me right here. I don't have much time. So if I see somebody and they're coming, you're good. If they're coming in at your neck, what we train a lot of the women to do is we want the chin down to the chest, and we want your shoulders up. So you see how easy it was to come in right here, and I don't have much time. So you come in, do it fast, come in at me. All right, so if I put my chin down, shoulders up, and you try to get in on me, you're eventually gonna be able to get in, but I'm buying myself more time. So with a lot of this women's self-defense stuff, we're going to buy more time on
You're not gonna
this.
hurt. You're not gonna hurt.
And so she comes in, and for sake of these purposes, I'm gonna leave it like this right here, so that way I can talk, because I can't talk like this. So she comes in, pretend like I'm like this right here. I'm gonna take, it doesn't matter, either arm, we do a thumbless grip. I come over and I lock this arm down, so I'm gonna make this hand mine. I'm not gonna let go of this hand until I'm done with it. So the attacker comes in, say I'm against the wall, standing up, doesn't matter. They come in, I've got my base dropped, so that way they can't push me over as much. But this is all very, very fast, and it's something that's got to be practiced. Come in, this hand's mine, I'm going up, down, and then I'm coming back with an elbow right here, and then I'm pushing off and disengaging. Because I'm not like no, you wanted to come on. I'm trying to get away, so I'm performing the move, coming in hidden. I've really messed with their OODA loop, and they're like, what just happened? And before they realize it, I'm pushing off, and I'm trying to yelling for help, 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 help. Trying to, cause a scene, whatnot.
Get loud.
Get loud. That's the big thing. That's the big thing. You're in a Walmart parking lot and somebody's attacking you, definitely. You get
And we
loud.
just don't pick on Walmart. This could be Dollar General. This
Yeah, it could be anywhere.
Anywhere.
The church parking lot.
It
could
really
be
could.
anywhere. This applies to anywhere you could be.
Yeah.
Working at Talent Police Department starting out, we had the Walmart there, and there was always some stuff going on, with the big parking lots and whatnot.
It's just a very heavily traveled
Yes.
area.
Yes.
And so good. Okay.
All right, so let's practice this so you feel how easy that is. All right. So if you put your chin down all the way, tuck your chin
I don't want
hard.
everybody to see my
And
double
shove
chin.
you're good. Chin down, shoulders up. All right. So now I'm coming in and I'm making it harder for me to grab. So you can keep your chin up now. So, all right. So that way you can talk and everything. So I grab you here. Let's see. We'll do it. We'll do it this way. All right. So you're gonna grab there. Thumbless grip. So thumbless is gonna mean, so instead of grabbing here, it's gonna be harder to let go. So I'm grabbing here and I'm tucking and pulling that hand down. All right. So this hand, pretend my arm's right here. I'm almost thrusting my fingertips, going towards the sky in that direction, because I want to break free over the arms. So go up, boom, okay, boom. Then
There
you're
you
coming
go.
back. Of course, we would go over that and we would rep it out and practice it over and over and over again.
Do you wear gear so people can actually
We do have a red, we're getting a red man signals and
Yeah.
stuff, and we do have some padding and whatnot. I have caught a few elbows, playing around. Probably some of that was retaliation.
Yes.
They call me Bam Bam on some of the some of the guys that we there was some of the women's self-defense. Chief Kenyon McKenzie over at Glencoe, and then we got Martin Lyle. He's a public safety officer with us here at Gadsden State, and then Chief Freeman. We're all women's self-defense instructors, and so in working together, they've nicknamed me Bam Bam.
Bam Bam.
So,
all right, come at me, Bam
all
Bam.
right, so come at you, boom, and go up and over. There you go. Yep.
Thumbless grip. That makes sense because if you're holding like this,
we'd have to practice it over and over and over again for you
Yeah.
to get it perfect, to get it done right. And then it also would be something that you have to go and practice on your own also with your husband.
okay, my husband,
whoever.
he spars with me sometimes. He
Yeah.
likes to, in his Marine background, he
Yeah,
likes
yeah.
to make sure that he'll give me some training occasionally. But it's really great to go into a class like this to where you get to have that repetition and get to work on it. All right, so show me another move.
All right, so women with the hair, they have long hair. So, I'm not going to do a rear because it'd be hard for you to do it right now. We'll say a front hair grab. So I grab you by the front hair grab and I'm pulling you. If I grab your hair, I can pull you anywhere because where the head goes, the body follows. But what we want to do, two thumbless grips, we're coming over with this hand also. All right, right there, and then right there. And then I want you to pull down, tuck your elbows in here. Now pull this to your head, real tight, okay? So basically what you're doing is you're making this hand yours, so you come in and fix your hair there for me. All right, so you come in, you grab my hair, all right?
I don't want to grab your hair.
You're good, you're good.
You're not gonna hurt him.
So thumbless grip, elbows down because I'm blocking my face. I drop my base, but I'm pulling this hand to me. Now pull my head. So you're pulling my head, but you're not hurting my hair. And then as you're pulling me, or you're coming with me, pull, and I'm coming in and I'm starting to strike really, really hard, and I'm hitting. We call it giving them the gift. We do a lot of growing area kicks and whatnot, showing them those areas. So
It's one of those things.
So we definitely call it giving them the gift. So we show them a lot of those. So.
Yeah.
Well, I look forward to joining one of the full classes, and thanks for giving me a little demo. Those are two really great moves. Make sure that you're utilizing those. And that thumbless grip, that makes a lot of sense, because if you're gripping like this, you're not going to be able to have as much ability to move around.
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks for showing me a few
You're
moves.
welcome.
All right. Well, stay tuned. We've got some more things to talk about. You're watching Rise and Shine right here on WEAC TV 24. Awesome.
Clear.
That was good.
Thank
That was
you.
good.
That was good.
Hang on. So you good, you can sit down.